Hey guys, we are being asked to solve this system of equations. So what they are asking is, what number can I plug in, or numbers can I plug in for x and y for this equation that will also work for this equation, right? There's tons, literally infinite of answers x and y could be for each of these, but what one do they have in common, okay? So on this one, we are going to use substitution, okay? There are other ways. There's graphing, there's elimination, that I will link examples for those in the corner, but for this one, we're doing substitution, okay? So what we do here is we want to get one of these variables alone, and then once we do that, we're going to plug in to the other one, okay? If that sounds confusing, hang with me. So we want to pick one that's easy to get alone. So as I'm looking at this, it looks to me like this y will be the easiest one to get alone because there's nothing here that I would have to divide off, right? So I'm going to solve for this y, and then I'll show you what we do from there. So to get that y alone, I would subtract 3x from both sides, right? Okay. When I do that, I'm left with y equals, I'm going to write the x first, just out of habit, negative 3x plus 26. Okay. So now that I have something that y equals, I can take this and plug it in for the other equation's y. Okay, we're going to plug it in right there. Okay, and let's see what happens. So we are going to take 4x minus 2y equals 8 and plug this in for that y. Okay, notice I did it to the other one. I'm not doing it to this one where I got it from. Okay. So we are going to have 4x minus 2y, and we are plugging in negative 3x plus 26 for y equals 8. Do you see how that got rid of my y's? And so now I'm just left with x's, so I can get this down to x equals something, right? So let's go ahead and keep solving this down. So normally I would combine these first, but they're not like terms. But to get around that, this negative 2 is being multiplied in there, so I can multiply that in using the distributive property, right? So when I do that, I still have this 4x. Negative 2 times a negative 3x gives me positive 6x. And then negative 2 times a positive 26 is going to give me negative 52. And this is equal to 8. Okay. We're going to keep simplifying down. So we're going to combine like terms. So 4x plus 6x gives me 10x, right? We've still got minus 52 equals 8. My whole goal is to get x alone, right? So I'm going to add 52 to both sides. So I end up with 10x equals 8 plus 52 gives me 60. Oh, this is looking pretty nice. I'm going to divide that 10 off. So I end up with x equals 60 divided by 10 is 6. So I have my x, okay? Now I want to find my y. So I'm going to take this x and plug it in. I can pick this one or this one. Or I could even pick this one, actually, which I might just do that because y is already alone. So at this point, now that we know what x is, it doesn't matter which one I plug it into, okay? So I am going to plug it into that y equals one. So I will have y equals, and plug it into this guy, negative 3 times x, which is 6, plus 26. Okay, so then I have y equals negative 3 times 6 gives me negative 18. Plus 26. Negative 18 plus 26 gives me 8. Okay. There is my y. So I got x equals 6, y equals 8. We can write it as an ordered pair. The x is always first, so it would be 6, 8 as an ordered pair, okay? I'm not going to take the time to do it now, but if you want, go ahead and plug these in, 6 for x, 8 for y, on both of these, and they should both come out true. Okay, you should get 8 equals 8 and 26 equals 26. So Hopefully that made sense. If you want to see a graphing example or an elimination example, which is the fast one, by the way, or if I was a little too fast on this one and you need another example, let's slow down a little bit. I will link one of those as well. But hopefully this made sense and you can get your homework done. Thanks. Bye.